So that's got to come in a bit more. Welcome back to another edition of The Wrap. It's round 4 here in the Southwest Victorian Football Association. My name's Simon Morgan, and as always, I'm joined by my fellow colleague, Mr. Carlos Del Rio. Greetings, Carlos.
Good evening, viewers. Good evening, and welcome to round 4 Southwest Victorian Football action. This week, bringing you a senior fixture. We got lots of footage from that game. Lots of action, Simo.
Ooh,
lots
yes.
to talk about.
Plenty.
And we'll wrap up the rest of the games as well. But without further ado, I think we better get into it.
Yes.
Simon?
So enjoy a match day-like feature, if you'd like, of The Wrap. And here we go. We're off to Scotts Creek. We're going to see the Corangamite Lions taking on the Hamilton Raiders.
So, Southwest round 4, Scotts Creek hosted this fixture.
But the last time they played, it was a 5-1 win to the Lions, and that was the 2018 semi-final. And of course, the Lions went on to win that year's grand final as well. So
that's right.
Let's see
Good
what
memories.
happens.
But the lineup, as you can see, Josh Bassett in goals, Guy Faber, Phil Kim, Jamie Norton, Aaron Corrigan, Michael Britton, Josh Moutre, Felipe Mirola, Matthew Lyon, the captain for this match, Josh Morris, and he's back, Llewellyn Guyatt.
Yes, we haven't seen much of Louis, but good to see he's there. And the Lions with 3 reserves, Luke Francis, Delina Senerath, and Brendan Crowell. And I do apologise if I've mispronounced that. But the Lions with 3 on the bench, and that's always going to be handy to have, unlike, unfortunately, the Hamilton Raiders.
No, the Hamilton Raiders showed up to the game expecting a full team, but they started the game with 8. But Josh Chappelle in goals, Ingrid Nagorka, we talked to Ingrid a few weeks back, Hong Ha, Nguyen, Anthony McFarlane, Tom Spielman, who's the captain for today, Pratap Sapkota, and the other starter there was Leroy Mojika Perez. That was the startup with Russell Masso, Ralph Bennett was there as well, and
Chika Shuloka. I'm sure we've butchered it, Carlos, but
we have. But Hong and Russell were the latecomers for that game, but they had enough on the pitch.
And that's all that matters in this league. You get enough there, and let's get things going. And of course, the official for this match is none other than Mr. Carlos Del Rio.
Thank you, I did. Was there. So there's a kickoff. Let's have a look at some of the action here with the Lions attacking the Hamilton goal.
And it looks like the correct
nice little throw there. Phil Kim gets in the action pretty early.
New uniforms as
line. Oh, yes, they do. The Lions are roaring for their uniforms. And look at that. Cut away to our second camera. Good stop there by Josh Chappelle. Must say the kick was taken pretty much straight to his chest.
Yeah, it was right on target on the keeper, and not much that's going to trouble Josh there. Very experienced gloveman for the Hamilton Raiders as he sends that away, and I think that's
number 2. I think that's
Leroy was initially trying for it, but it's no avail, and it's up forward now.
Okay, the Hamilton need to clear this particular line. Yes, they are. They're not getting very far. Once again, they've only got 8 players on the park at the moment. But here's another chance.
A good shot.
Josh just gets his hands to it and stops it. Nice. Felipe was running in ready to pounce on anything that he was going to spill.
Jeez, he's had a long time here, Josh, and would have been pushing 6, but he gets it away.
No, it's 6. There goes Big Ralph heading in, going into the forward line. Louis Guy's got the ball, is about to take it around. Louis still got the ball, but wait a minute, there's a player down. The captain, that's Tom Spielman.
No, he's not looking happy. He's not a happy camper. He's
landed awkwardly.
And
no foul, but in his challenge, he's actually hurt himself there pretty badly.
No, he's not happy. That's usually it's something you might be able to walk off, but we've got footage here. There's the good man Tony Francis. He's moving the flag.
We're letting the car go in because Tommy had to be taken away from the field and was heading to Warner.
But he's okay. A bit of a thumbs up from him. So
is he smiling there? Hey, there's a thumbs up from Tommy. Yeah, good on you, Tom. So Tom had to go into hospital. We haven't heard back exactly what's wrong with him, but I'm sure I'll get some news when I will be in Hamilton this week.
Okay. Well, we wish him a speedy recovery either way, and hopefully it's nothing.
But the game continues, and by this stage, Hamilton had replenished a couple of the players, so they were back to playing with 9 at this stage.
Okay, so it looks
9v11, so maybe a little bit better for him.
At a disadvantage, but at the moment they haven't conceded yet. So
that's a throw in by Michael Britton to Adrian Corrigan, number 2. I think that's Guy Faber. Handball. Did the ref see it? Yes, the ref saw it.
Of course he did. He sees everything.
Handball, mate. What are you doing? Keep your hands down. Yes, sir. All right, Anthony McFarlane there gets a kick out into open space, but Luke Francis. First touching the ball, good ball to
that's the
Kim.
Film. What's he going to do? Is he going to try and turn him? Oh, he sort of does, and that's
he goes along home there, and Leroy just flips it out to safety.
I think that might be the strategy for the Raiders today. Will be to try and clear it and try not to concede, because it's hard enough when it's 11-11, but when you're 9-11, it's going to be very tricky. So
that's right. So Luke Francis once again on the win, but
Ralph, good tackle there by Ralph. Let's see what he can do.
He's got no one to pass it on, but he's trying to go deep.
It's intercepted there.
It's been intercepted.
Who's
once again, number 2, that's Guy.
Anthony.
And Michael's there too. And there's Anthony's won the ball against 3 Lions.
Well done.
Oh, he's put it forward. Oh,
Louis just ruins it
ruins it for Ralph. There was a chance there for them to go forward once again.
Press up again. Let's see what happens now.
Faber to Britton. Britton crosses the ball. Is anyone there? No, just
that's going a bit too.
Flaps it. So that's nice.
A bit too much pepper. That's okay.
Josh Chappelle was happy to see that ball just sort of come to him in slow motion. He's done a good kick out to the wing, but once again, young Faber to Britton. These boys are playing well together, but.
There's a throw there. Let's see what they're going to do with it. Crossing back into the middle. There's Big Phil. What's he going to do with it? Looking around. He's going to switch it up. And who's going to be on the receiving end of that? That's going to
Felipe. Felipe Morales got the ball there. Looking for a cross. Looking for someone to give him an opening. He's gone to the corner flag.
And that's just going to be a little bit too hard again.
It's too far for Young. Look, Francis, I think he was on that side again. Kim's won the ball again on the head, but Leroy's there, but gives it back to Kim.
Yep.
Kim's looking for someone in the middle. Matty Lyons just missed the ball, but
that's
enough.
Characteristic of Matty.
Britton's got the ball on the wing, looking for someone at the corner flag, which is all right. Who's there? Matty Lyons there.
Still got it. Good turn. He's going to
cross it in.
And that's going to be a bit too hard, but a great little passage of play
too far. So it's a throw-in to the Lions at home. Scores are still 0-0. Nothing must have happened from that throw-in, but here's
Ant now.
Anthony.
Good throw. Finding ahead of the line zone.
Matty Lyons going to have a go. He was trying to do what he did last week, but didn't quite work out.
No, that's not. That's he'll be disappointed with that. He's got much better quality in him, but he's warming up. Plenty of time for him to.
All right, Ralph versus Kim. So Peel Kim's just won that battle again.
So he's having a look. That's a bit of a cross in. Intercepted.
Yeah, McFarlane's just kicked it away for the safety of another throw. I think we've had quite a few throws at the moment, so the ball hasn't stayed in play for much in this game. As one team is desperate in attack to clear it, the other one's trying to break the lines to get something into it.
Now Hamilton are doing very well to keep it at 0-0 at the moment, but the Lions pressing.
Once again, Britton to Faber.
Intercepted there. That's a great interception there.
Yep.
Still in. He's going to go down the line, but there's no one up there. Oh no, it's been indicated as going out.
The ball going out. So replay again. It's got the ball.
What's he going to do? Brings it in the middle.
Passes it to Francis. Spreading the pitch around, but moving it from one side of the pitch to the other.
Lots of time.
Run in. He's still got it, to Moutre. Moutre just sets it down nicely again to...
It's a bit of a reset there to Louis.
Guyot.
Guyot's
looking at the wing, trying to get someone in the wing into play. And they're calling for offside. Was
what
it
we
given?
got?
Well, I think it's a throw to Hamilton. Oh,
No,
it was offside.
It's a big kick there. by
Mojica
Hamilton.
Perez gets a long kick out, and I think he's found Red. Red still got the ball. Ralph is there.
It's an
Does he
option
go
if
there?
he doesn't get the cross
No,
in. And that's going to go out.
That's going for a corner. It was a corner.
Nothing came of it by the
Nothing
looks.
came of it.
Here's Moutre now with the ball. Eases it down to his teammate there.
Merola's got the ball, looking for the cross, but I think McFarlane's keeping it well.
No,
but he's
Matty
2 on
Lyon,
1 here.
is that
2
gonna
on 1
be
against
off?
Isaiah.
It isn't off.
Offside.
Well ahead of the play there.
Adrian Corrigan is not. So once again, McFarlane's going to take the long kick.
Not a bad kick there. That's going to clear the halfway easily. Ralph Barrett, he'll hit it up forward, but no one up there for Hamilton. That's cleaned up by Louis. And
it's getting
Francis, yeah, that was
Ooh, who's this? Leroy for the long throw into the box, maybe.
let's see what Hamilton can make of this big throw. Not a bad. That's a very nice throw. That's deep into
the box over there.
But it's a cleared away, sort of.
Uruguay versus Colombia in that tussle there. Felipe from Uruguay against Leroy from Colombia. He's going to go. No. Once again, cleared away by Louis Goyet. Here's a one-on-one. What's going on? Mutre's coming from behind the play.
On his left.
It's not offside, boys. It's not offside. Play the whistle. Play the whistle.
What have we got?
Here we go.
And
Guilt edge kick by Matty Lyon. He should have put that away.
Unlucky there.
That was a big miss.
Yeah.
Everyone stopped. It wasn't offside. As you can see, Mutre ran from behind his player. Look at this. Oh, Louis.
Nice.
But then he didn't go that far. It's all red.
Ralph is trying to smash it. Gets a bit of air on it, but it's still in play.
It's still there.
What's happening here? Ooh, a bit of coming together of the bodies of the Hamilton Raiders.
2 Hamilton players.
Radio cutting now. A bit of a tussle between Francis and Berendt. Not sure who got the better of that one in terms of the headers. Let's see. I think it was a Lions throw, and that's going forward. And McFarlane tries to get ahead on it. Now we've got Matty.
Yep. To Felipe. Corrigan's out wide. Is he going to get something?
Has he got time? He's got a bit of time. He can sort of set himself up for a good cross. Let's see what he can do. And that's...
Oh! Just across the face, and it's now headed away by Hung from the Hamilton defence. Here's a corner from Matty Lyons, taking it deep.
Ooh.
Oh, just missed it. Not high enough, buddy. Mutre still got the ball. Passes this to Lyon. He's got to beat 2-3 players. No. And here comes McFarlane. He's still got it. He's pushing forward. Here we go.
He's still
Here's
going.
a chance. He's going.
Oh, Louis got there to just clean it up. It was a good effort there from Ant, though. Very good run.
They are playing against a couple of extra players as well, Hamilton, so it's very...
What's it, Phil? We got the keeper comes out and makes it hard for Phil.
Phil, he could have done better with that one.
Josh again now with a goal kick. Finds the head of... That would have been not Jamie Norton, Josh Morris.
Josh Morris. Rahim, once again, clear it. Luke Francis has got the ball again on this wing. He's got plenty of time. He's having a look around when he
trying to go
across.
For it through.
Not quite.
Not trying to...
Whoa, Leroy.
Leroy, now he's
another one.
Still has it. It's a big kick.
Twinkle toes Leroy. There's a couple of the Lions defence, but just the full back. The full back's just hanging back. So poor Ralph is running after the ball constantly, but he's back in the midfield. That's good running by the old man.
Phil with a through ball. Oh, it doesn't find Matty though, and that's going to get cleaned up by Nguyen by the looks, and he passes it off to big Ralph. And Ralph, he's gone a big kick. I don't know who to, but the keeper.
Bassett's there. Oh, just
getting to that one, and that's sent away again. A big kick.
That was Shirolka who's chasing the ball over there. Here comes Ingrid. Ingrid's going to clear it for safety. Yeah.
Just give them a chance to rest.
Don't give Corey. Here's another long throw, maybe. No, he's just kept it down the line.
It's to Ralph. What can he do? He's going to keep it in. No, he can't quite keep it in. He's disappointed, but that's okay. From
the Lions can regroup from here because
that's a great.
The Raiders have pushed up, so that means they got less players in the defensive line. Oh,
that was a bit spectacular, for lack of a better word, but I think both parties are okay.
Yeah, that was a foul. So
we got there with the ball. pushing it to the middle.
Oh, that's a nice little.
It's a great touch.
Yes, 2 touch.
Now we've got Ant McFarlane harassing and doing a pretty good effort to get some more yards, but it's gone out of play. And we see
It's Coral. Brendan Coral was about to take the throw in. He's back. He's on the field now. Anthony gets ahead to that, and
I think the Lions are just starting to gain a few yards now. Just sort of creep it up, and I think that'll suit Hamilton okay because that's.
Senderath is taking the throw. Yes, no throwing into the space, but
There's
Ingrid's
going
just
with
clearing
again.
it away to safety. I think that's a corner. Yeah, he's giving
Let's
away a
have a
corner.
look now,
Here comes
Maddie.
the corner. What's going on
What's
here?
going to happen?
Oh, handball! Handball in the box!
He'd be disappointed with himself, the big
boys!
fella.
You're giving away a soft goal here, possibly. Handball.
That's unfortunate there. That's I think a bit of a brain fade. Sometimes they happen.
Sub-quarter.
So the question is, who's going to take this particular penalty kick? And more often than not, my money's always going to be on Matty Lyon.
And it looks like down on the spot. Yep.
I think he's going to do something with it. Let's see what he can do.
Okay, Josh is concentrating.
He's got to pick. He's going to pick. Psych him out. What can he do?
He
picks
he went the
but
right
he's
way.
not quick enough. And that's a goal.
That's a goal to Matty Lyon.
42nd minute. Well done to Matty. Credit to Josh. He picked the right side, but Matty with the power just putting it beyond reach. And again, we push on. So that was a 42nd minute goal.
42nd minute goal for that one. So we are playing, just to let the viewers know, an extra 10 minutes of extra time because of that injury. So this game still has quite a bit. This half has quite a bit of game to play.
That's Moutre. No, that's intercepted there by the Hamilton defence. And a nice little
twinkle toes again.
That's a big clearance there.
Colombian, here we go,
back.
Matty.
There's Matty.
He's still got the
There's
ball.
Russ on him.
Nice blur into the space. Once again, finding
Knocks
Francis again, who's just sort of sitting there in that space.
You can tell they've got the numbers here. They're able to find just spare players. And this ball has gone just a little bit too far
for a goal kick. Now, we did see this particular goal kick last week, Simo.
Yes, we did. And we covered it in great detail. No.
Yeah, no, they were all hitting it sweet today.
And there's Ralph. And let's see what he can do. Good little ball down the line. I think he'll...
Yeah.
But he'll find what he got.
Russell's on the pitch now, putting pressure on the forward line.
And there's Ralph as well. That's some good pressure there by the Hamilton Raiders. Jamie Norton now knocking it to Matty Lyon. Is he going to go to 1-2? No, not quite. Still the ball. He'll play it forward.
Oh, he's going for the forward line.
And it's going to go out of play for another goal kick. Hamilton doing really well considering the disadvantage that they're at the moment. And the only goal coming has been from a penalty kick. A penalty kick. So they're doing very well.
What happened there? I missed that. Ralph.
I don't think he was happy about possible interference.
Oh no, I do remember. Yeah. He ran through, and there was a player in between him and the ball that had obviously kept his own space, and Ralph thought he might have been impeded, but
it's just one of those things.
No, says the ref. Play on.
All right, what have we got here now? The line's pressing up again. We must be getting right into...
That's a good cross.
And that's a nice cross.
Oh,
well
that's
cleared.
A good clearance again.
And we've got Phil Kim. What's he going to do? Chess. And
puts it down.
Russ is thinking, that's a bit of a high foot.
I don't know what you're all thinking. Keep playing. No, that's a throw.
We must be getting into extra time. It's and still, Hamilton
we are playing extra time now.
Holding their own, and they're still keeping the Lions to 1 goal at the moment. We've got a throw in now. Nice casual throw in there.
Britain's got the ball. Nice.
Middle. That's a nice one.
Try first one touch. Oh, into the box.
What are we going to see?
What's going on? Yes!
Oh, he puts it in.
Britain has put it in. Michael
Nicky
Britton.
B.
From a one touch and a diving attempt by Merola to get to that ball, but it was cleared by Hamilton. Actually, Hamilton got the last touch before Britain pounced on it. First time shot, low corner.
Yeah,
hard to stop.
You're one of those. Yeah, it's just one of those goals that a little bit of luck. And that's
Mutro's won the ball again. He will score again.
Let's see what he can do. Off to Mutro now. He's looking around using that left foot.
He's trying to put someone through, but it's not.
Just a little bit heavy. And Joshy's going to throw that out. Who's he got there? That's the... Oh.
That's sub-quarter.
Yes.
Sorry, no, that's Shiroka.
So, but he's won a free kick. Let's see what Hamilton can do with it.
Yeah. Let's see if he can.
Again, still in the first half, 45 plus. Let's see. There might be an opportunity for Hamilton to try and get a goal out of this.
Be pushing in. Who's pushing up?
But no luck there. Keeper sends it on its way. Onto the right side, who have we got? You've got Jamie Norton now knocking it forward. He's going to have a bit of a run, see what's up there. What are the options? Still with it. He's got loads of time. He sees Matty Line.
Yeah, that's a good catch there because...
Let's see what he can do. That's another knock on. That's to Phil Kim, nice. And then to Matty. Oh, loses it. Russell's there.
Russell's there. Good stuff. Good midfield work there with the attacker. Once again, that's a piece of quarter there chasing on that right wing for Hamilton, putting pressure on the left side of defence from the Lions. Russell's got the ball. He's
doing well too.
Oh, just a bit too far.
Let's see. Jamie Norton's there. He's going to put it out into
safety.
Through. But an opportunity for Hamilton to push up and perhaps...
Ooh, this is long throw territory. This could be Leroy again.
You reckon?
I reckon, there he is. Leroy's just come over to say, boys, get in the box.
This is going to be a great opportunity
Someone
for
knock it in the back of the net.
All right, let's see what Leroy can do. That's a good throw. That's a nice big throw by the lad.
Can't even get it over there, all the way to the keeper. Russell just obviously couldn't get to it in time, but here's the danger. Hamilton had pushed up.
And they beats Ingrid there.
Ingrid's still chasing now.
Still going.
That's a good ball to Mutre in the centre.
Loads of time.
Not the left.
Oh. We said it last week, folks. You cannot let Josh Mutre have a chance on his left boot because he will punish you every single time, and that is a great example by just tucking it into the corner there out of Josh's reach.
That was a great pass by Michael as well, just to find him.
Awesome build up.
By himself, and obviously Hamilton had pushed up. Here's
Leroy. Trying to see what he can do. He's still got the ball.
Hard.
Mutre harassing him, so to speak. He sends it on its way, though. Who is he going to try and find? Is he going to try and find...
No, it didn't go far enough, but Nguyen's back. Yeah, good on you. Keep going.
Pressing up, there's Russell. What can he do?
He's got explosiveness. He's still got it.
He's up there. And
Josh Morris.
He's gone with safety and clear it out. Don't blame the lad, because Russ, like a freight train, I don't think he was going to stop for anyone, so that was a good play there by...
Josh Morris.
It's up in the Lions forward line now. Let's see what's happening. Jamie Norton's there. He's going to collect it. Knocks it back to Luke Francis. And again, squares it in the middle.
This is good. Good play by the Lions. Morris is seeing stars. He wants a shot.
And it just
not quite
lifts it just that little bit too much and gives a goal kick. Here's Josh Chappelle. He's going to send it on its way. Intercepted, but that's going to be the half time. So, 3-0 at the half with Matty Lyon. We've got Josh Mutre coming to the party as well, and Michael Britton have seen the goals so far, but it is only half time and a lot can happen in 45 minutes of football, Carlos.
Sure is. But Hamilton is certainly making it hard for the Lions.
They are.
But the Lions are actually seeing some of the footage for the first time since the live game that I was at. They looked actually comfortable. They're moving the ball around, using the space as well. However, Hamilton certainly getting back to the lines and making sure that it makes it easy for any attack that the Lions might bring.
The goals that the Lions have scored haven't been easy. They've had to work for it. And that's the credit that's due to the Hamilton Raiders defence. Playing with too short, they're making it hard for them.
Yep.
But let's see what happens in the second half. But before that, we'll throw to another Ref's Corner. It's Sarah here with another Ref's Corner tip for you. And we're talking about free kicks. Now, every so often you'll get a free kick that's very up close near the goal. And you might hear one of the players or even your coach yell out this.
Stand on the ball! Stand on the ball!
Now it's all good and well for your coach to say stand on the ball, stand on the ball. But when you do that, you're very much risking a yellow card. And if you've already got one, well, you don't want a second one, that's for sure. The ruling is, with any free kick, the opposing team must stand
or be at least 10 yards away from the ball, or about 9.5. So especially with free kicks that are close to the wall, anyone that's standing about, they really need to start making way. More often than not, the ref will indicate no action until the whistle's blown. If that's the case, there is no reason for you to be standing right at the ball. At that point, as a player, as a defending player, you should be making your way back to at least roughly 10 yards or about 9 metres. Any effort that's not shown to be doing that will be considered to be delaying the restart of the game, and you'll be picking yourself up a yellow card, and no one needs a yellow card, especially if you're sitting on one during the game. And now you know, and knowing after that.
So that was Ref's Corner. Thanks, Simon, for bringing us that really good segment on free kicks and where you should be standing. But let's quickly talk about other matches that we played on Sunday. Junior matches, there was under 12s, under 14s, under 16s.
Yes.
And the 16 match was between the Warrnambool Wolves and Warrnambool Rangers at Harris Street Reserve, and the Warrnambool Rangers became 5-0 winners for that game. Scorers were Alexander Fedley, Noah Lorico, Jordan Witten again, and Alexander Fedley, and no scorers for the Warrnambool Wolves in that particular fixture. Good match. Under 14s, Warrnambool Wolves this time were 5-2 winners against the Warrnambool Rangers. So well done to the Wolves in that one. Harry Howe, Jeff Collins, Toby McDonald-Harry, Lockie Van Oosten and Toby McDonald-Harry, the scorers for the Wolves. And for the Rangers, we have El McIlroy and Kai Shepherd-Wright scoring their 5-2, that scoreline for the under-14s. The other under-14 match was between Corangamite Lions and Hamilton. And Corangamite got a win at home. Congratulations on the 14s team. They were pretty wrapped when I got to Scotts Creek for the match. Josh Coleman and Sean Fitzpatrick, the scorers in that game for the Lions. Well done, boys. Then we have under 12 action, 3 games. Warrnambool Wolves Black defeated Hamilton Raiders Red 9-0. Simo, lots of scorers in that one. Will Hazel, Will Hazel again, Jara Nowakowski, Francisco Kotnian, A. Morton, Declan Howard, and Kane Baldwin, the 9 goal scorers. Hamilton, no scorers for this round.
I read that game, and Hamilton was short, and they played really well in the second half, so they should hold their heads up.
Okay.
Because it's never easy when you're short, which we're seeing in another match that we're featuring.
And then the other under 12s, Stawell Ponies hosted the Warrnambool Rangers under 12s. Warrnambool Rangers travelled to Stawell for the first time this season in the under 12s. Scorers for the Pioneers and Lions with 2 goals, and for the Rangers, Simo.
Yeah, we got G. Atkins. He picked up a brace, good on you. P. McDonald, and he actually scored 4. Good effort there.
Paddy McDonald scored 4. Well done, Paddy.
G. Atkins, I think I said 2. He actually scored 3, so only the 2 goal scorers there. But 7-2 win for the travelling team, the Warrnambool Rangers.
The next under 12 match, Corangamite Lions under 12 against Hamilton Raiders Blue. This time around, the travelling team got the score on the sheet for this one. Miles Haley scoring the only goal in that game for the Hamilton Raiders Blue, which means I think they're second or just run onto the top position. We'll have a look at the ladder later on as well. No more under 12 matches?
I don't think we've got any
No, there's only 3 under 12 matches, correct?
Yep.
Next week we have games at Jones Oval. Warrnambool Rangers versus Corangamite Lions. Under 12s kicking off at 11:15. Under 14s at 12:30.
And we're heading up to Hamilton as well. We've got 3 games there. We've got the under 12s and the under 16s. They'll be kicking off at 11:15. The under 14s at 12:30, and the seniors, they'll be kicking off at 2:30. So we'll see what comes from that, Mr. Del Rio.
That's right. And there's one match at Harris Street Reserve this time around. Deakin Dragons have a home game against Corangamite Lions Seniors, kicking off at 2:30, which wraps up round 6 for the league.
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, I think for the other games anyway, but we'll
talk about the other 2 senior games at the end of this one, but we'll continue our wrap of the Corangamite Lions versus Hamilton game. Second half, Sean and now Simone.
Radio, second half here at Scotts Creek Reserve.
Must say there wasn't a lot of footage taken for this one, but we'll see what comes of it.
So teams, of course, swapping ends and Ralph there.
Ralph is at the forward line. Oh,
that's going to be
cleared
Morris
by Josh Morris. That's a good start for Hamilton, pushing up, maybe trying to get that deficit down. They're leading 3 goals in the first half.
Let's see what they can do.
That's Pratap. No, sorry, that was Corangamite Alliance player.
Right, well, we've got a long
throw.
Looks like we're suggesting it's going to be a long throw. You reckon Leroy's going to cause some havoc for...
Yes, Leroy's throwing the ball in. Oops.
And...
side netting.
Side netting. That was a very, very good chance for the Hamilton Raiders to...
Actually, they might have a good chance to score from one of these long throws.
I reckon so.
If Corangamite played safety in their own half...
Yeah,
they got the danger of Leroy coming in.
Trap there. We've always gone down. Trap has, but the referee doesn't call it, and play continues.
Yeah. Mirola passes it to Britton. Britton holds the ball. Good challenge there by Leroy.
And he's won it. He's well done. And he sends it. That's a nice ball, but there's...
I think we keep seeing this one from Leroy. Safety of boys. Go chase the ball. Get it out of our halves. Josh Bassett just with the goal kick out.
Kick there.
Into the side, and no, it's gone for a throw. Is this long throw territory again, Simo?
Well, who have we got
might be too much.
retrieving the ball? Is that
That's Ralph retrieving the ball, but is he going to take the throw? Oh, look at that. I see Josh Chappelle. He's out of goals.
Okay, so we've got a change up in the
Yes, we
goals.
do. Anthony McFarlane is in goals for this half. And Josh come out, but Kim's got the ball. Phil Kim, that is. Which Kim?
That's intercepted there by Hamilton. That's another long ball again. And you got Russ up there.
Yeah, Russ is.
He's going to give him a hard time.
Once again, Morris is going safety, which means here comes a long throw.
Leroy special, and that's headed away.
Morris again. But look at that. That was on the near post. That throw was all the way to the near post.
That
guy has got an arm in him.
Again,
here's another one.
Walzer.
Ralph. Just puts it wide.
Some good chances there from the Raiders, but nothing coming from it, unfortunately for them. And some big clearance now. We've got the Raiders sort of... That's a good Anthony. Safety by Anthony there.
Oh, no, it's not.
What's happened?
He didn't quite kick it far enough. Ooh, corner? I think he's giving away a corner.
Yes, but nothing comes from it by the looks.
Mustn't have had that. Nice action there. Here we go again. Is this the same play?
Oh, we've gotten
this is the same play.
What's happened? What's happened? It's gone out for a corner.
That one's a corner again.
What have we got here?
Oh, it's a throw. Oh, no, it's a corner. Quick corner. Short corner taken by
Louis.
Puts it across. Russell's won the ball, and he's
still there.
Wants to
go keep going, big fella. Russ, who's going to help him out though? He's waiting for
nice
work.
Come up. Okay. Yes, Josh Chappelle putting the ball forward the wing. Russell hasn't got the legs to the... but he's chasing his own ball. Yeah. Well done, Josh.
Concedes a throw, and that's okay. Keeping it up there.
Keeping it up there. Now time to regroup and get back. Louis.
Well done by
Anthony is just making sure that Louis doesn't get a chance. Louis Gaet's now pushing up front on the Lions attack to see if he can get on the score sheet himself. So it's a throw for the Lions. Ralph is just cut down.
There's Phil and there's Ralph. There's Ralph and there's Louis.
Ralph's won this battle. But once again, it's all orange in the back line there.
We've got Morris. He's sort of trying to find something, waiting for something to happen.
Morris has gone for the cross.
That's a big ball. Where is that gone? Oh, Ingrid heads it away.
Hits it away for a corner.
I don't think it was in intentions, but it certainly helps. Right, got Louis Guy with the corner.
Nice corner into space there.
Oh, who was that? Phil with a bit of an air, but now Manny Lyon. What's he going to do? He's sort of getting harassed again by Russ. He's playing a good game, is Russ.
Yeah, Russ, when he came in, he added an extra dimension to the team. They've been defending the whole time. With Russ, they're actually pushing forward a bit more and testing the Lions' defence. That's a good ball there once again by Luke Francis to Matthew Lyon. But yes, he gets to Britton, whose first touch probably let him down a bit, but there's plenty of orange around to help him cover. Faber versus Mojica Perez, and
That's
of
a
course
big
that's
clearance.
Another big clearance.
That's a fantastic ball, but it's going to
We
find
should
the
click
wrong
how many
player.
times Leroy has cleared that
Yeah.
ball from defence, because there's quite a few now. But it gives the Lions, the Raiders a little bit of breathing space.
It's a nice little nodding head there
They're
for
getting the ball
Norton
over
up
there.
to Moutre, but Moutre can't quite get a control on it, and
Here's another long throw.
it's a
Surely.
beautiful throw.
Yeah, that is a-
Moutre's going to just hit it.
Okay, hit it. So now you.
Probably not his intention again, but that's just gives the time to regroup and restructure. Leroy again with a massive throw. And it's funny ahead of Moutre, I think, by the looks, and Matty Lyon. He's going to beat Nguyen. Good stuff there. And,
That's a good through ball. Who's there?
Ooh, and we've
Faber.
got- What can he do? He's got 2-on-1, 2-on-1.
Oh,
He
he's
crosses
there.
it to Louis.
Cross to Louis.
And that's a great clearance there. Great clearance by Andy
First
Clark.
touch led Louis down that way. That was a great ball once again, guy.
Both equal to it.
Faber's
But
having
not
a
out of
good
trouble.
game.
Phil Kim with the ball.
Phil's having a great game too, actually. He's involved in most things in the
And
midfield.
Ralph Barrett by the looks, I think, as we try and look behind the flag.
Russell's going to try from distance.
He spilled, but
Oh.
they're getting close. They're getting close.
Well done, Bassett. Kept your eye on the ball.
Moutre's the option as well.
I don't know if you can see that, Simo, but the defence have got the sun in their eyes in this half. Look at that shadows where they're coming across. Well done, Nguyen.
The scenery's fantastic. This is what country football is all about. What have we got? So Morris talking to his goalkeeper. Ooh, it's a bit of a...
Really?
Oh, it didn't look...
Oh,
just
a
get...
bit of-
no,
it's
Ralph.
not a bit of finesse. He's Ralph seeing the stars, mate. If he had connected with that better, I reckon I would have tested Josh Bassett trying to get into his goal line in time. Good stop once again by young Faber. To Phil Kim.
What's he
He's
gonna
put it
slip?
across. Oh, it's in.
It's in. It's a goal.
Kim scored. Yes.
58-minute goal to the big South Korean.
Well done. Look at that. Everyone's happy with that. They're going to come and congratulate Phil Kim. Yes. Claps all around. I think he's a happy chap.
He's a happy chap there. There's not a lot that can get young Phil Kim down.
Are you happy with that, Phil?
Do you reckon you're happy, Phil? What do you reckon?
Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Thumbs up, Phil. Well done.
Well done, Phil. Let's see. I'm sure there's going to be many more thumbs up from the big South Korean. But play continues now. And we've got, is that Louis Guyot? I think it might be.
It is going, and he's gone through three players. That's a little cross.
No, well
too
met by
close.
Anthony McFarlane.
Too close.
And he's going to send it away.
He's going to whack this. How far is this going to
That's gone over the halfway, but Moutre, I think he was trying to meet Moutre was trying to get to it.
Mirola on the ball and just puts the ball out to the side.
Matty Lyon now with lots of time, lots of space. What is he going to do? He wants to
Hamilton just
winds up.
Don't come any
And
closer,
that's going to be a
mate.
bit too hard for...
Louis still got the ball.
Oh, he keeps it in. Well done,
Still
Louis.
in.
And
Oh,
Phil.
Kim again. Go. Oh, he's hit the post.
Oh,
Good effort. Unlucky, mate.
unlucky. And Anthony Karma's a
Anthony's
cucumber. Calls a
Just
cucumber.
thinking, thank you very much, Mr. Post.
That could have been 5-0, but we're still at 4-0 as the Lions press up again.
Yep, that was Mirola to Line to Britton. Matty Lyon still got the ball. No, good clearance there by Leroy.
Again,
That was actually very good.
he's playing out of his skin as a young Leroy. Up and down the pitch. His throw, it's to Matty Lyon. He's going to pass it back. Who's the thrower? Was that Moutre? I'm not sure. No, Moutre's there.
Good covering once again by Hamilton. Josh, you just keep the ball. You don't have to send it long.
Oh, he wants to come up. He
that's
wants to
it.
get involved. Yep.
There we go.
Got time.
Good time.
Back yourself. Find a pass. There you
Good,
go.
there's a pass.
The through ball. What's that going to be? Is that going to... Oh, fantastic clearance there.
I think the
by Andy
Lions
McFarlane.
were really trying to go one-dimensional here. They're throwing balls into the box where there's a lot of red shirts.
That's going to be their best option, and especially as the stoppages, is to try and push up and
Yeah, but good coaches will tell you, tire the team that are numerically down. Just keep the ball in your half, just knock it around, let them run after you for a little while, and then when they're really tired, then just go for the jugger.
Good boot there by McFarlane, easily clearing halfway, and that's going to be
once again
from the keeper.
It's gone to red.
Trap there, and then there's Russ.
Yes, 13.
And there's Ralph again on Morris.
Morris, well done.
There
Good
we
work
go.
of the body there. There's plenty of body there to work
Let's
with.
Phil Kim and Josh Chappelle now. What's going to happen here? Oh, well done by Josh. He finds his defender, and that's going to get cleared away again.
Oh,
There's a bit of a
almost
short
a chip.
happened there.
He wasn't too sure. Maybe he's one of those infamous Scott's Creek
Divots, the holes.
I was going to say long grass.
The pitch actually looks pretty
We'll
nice.
try.
Little cheeky pass there from Joshy boy.
Right, they're playing. Okay, they're doing triangles here. That's much better. That's much better,
That's a
Lines.
nice ball.
Oh, but
Ooh.
not quite.
Yeah, Nguyen gets onto that one and just let's the Corangamite Lions think about, okay, reset, what do we do? And buys a bit of time for
Oh,
the
but
Raiders.
no, Ralph is just in the way.
I think at this
That
point
man
of the game,
is everywhere.
I think at this point in the game, you're sort of thinking you have to start playing a bit smart, conservative, because as we mentioned at the top of the program, the Corangamite Lions, they've got subs. Hamilton, they're not in that position. They've actually short. So, he's tripped over the ball, and that's Louis Guy to...
He's looking for someone to run through, and offside.
Nothing comes from it.
Yeah, he would have been offside if he had chased the ball, I believe. That was made a line.
Oh, we got a
Stayed too
throw.
deep.
Throw here by
Britton
Lyons.
to Kim.
Let's see what Kim do on the right side. Winds up.
Crossing
Nice.
to... Yes, No, that is Britton.
Let's see what he can do.
He's still got it.
He's got Reds
gonna
all
have a
over him. He's going to have a crack.
Oh, well done. Once again, Reds putting the body on the
Luke
line.
Francis.
Leroy once again. Pratchap's there, chasing now in defence. Norton.
Oh,
Gets a nice little
That's
cross.
not bad. Oh,
Tried it.
that is not a bad effort. I don't think he was going for it, but
Well done, Anthony. You kept your eye on the ball.
we've got Mutra now. He's got a handy throw as well when he's up to it, but it's off to Morris, and that's a big long ball as well. Who's that fun? There's Ingrid there. I see.
Oh, well done,
Yeah.
Morris.
And Nguyen there.
Nguyen's just cleared again. Once again, the same throw. Surely not.
Let's see what happens here. Back to
Back to
Mutra.
Mutra. On his left. Oh, could he just
Nah, I
seen
think
this
that's-
massive cross coming in next time back?
No, that's easily sorted out by the Hamilton Raiders there.
And time's running out at the moment.
There can't be much left.
Can't be much left. Corangamite are quite comfortable 4-0 at the moment. But Hamilton have not given up.
No,
Summit, they have not given up.
They've been persevering and they've been pressing and they've done textbook things in terms of trying to get the goals. All about the stoppages, trying to get something out of the stoppages, and they've come close. They've come close, but at the moment the Lions hold on. But Ralph Behrens there's. What is he going to do? Is he going to knock it? He's going to hold on to it. He's holding. He's going to try and beat his opponent. Yeah. Does he? No, I think the ball's going out of play.
He's just run out of space there. But
and there's
that's a
Phil
quick
Kim,
throw.
Nguyen, Paybets Nguyen.
That's
And that's a cross.
Is somebody coming?
It's like Leroy. His crosses, his clearances interfered there.
Yeah.
But again,
Once again, Hamilton just cleared the lines and to deny Corangamite any further goals. So that's where it stayed.
and that's where it stayed, a 4-0 win for the Corangamite Lions. Hamilton, I think they're a bit unlucky not to get a goal or two out of that game, Carlos.
They could have had a couple of chances. I don't know if the footage showed, but there was a long throw from Leroy which Ralph got ahead to and just went wide, once again, from a throw-in.
Yep.
A couple of times when the Lions have fluffed it a bit in the defence and landed at the feet of one of the Hamilton attackers, but they haven't been able to take advantage of that and just miss kicking or not taking the correct play in certain situations. So, but that'll come.
But there's a lot of good signs.
Bell Hamilton. They showed up with 9 players in the end.
They did.
10 players in the end. They had 8 players to start with, But the other senior match, unfortunately, the Dragons could not fit more than 7 players, so they had to forfeit their fixture against Stall.
Yeah, obviously.
The first forfeiture of the season.
Hopefully
which
it'll be
is
the last.
Yeah, hopefully it's the last one.
But yeah, from the previous round, we did see the Dragons did pick up quite a few injuries. Both the Haywards picking up injuries.
That's right. The 2 Haywards, Brum took one, and from what I hear from also one of the players, his family member had to be rushed to hospital in the evening.
Oh, that's not good.
Was it the evening of the Saturday? Yes, it was. So they went to show they weren't going to have enough players to go there. But like we said last week, those guys are wanting to join and help the Dragons. Hurry up and get registered and start playing with them.
Do it.
You know who you are.
Yes.
You know who you are. Get up there. Don't let me name you next week. So, so Stall collected the points for that forfeiture, and they're sitting nicely in second place, I think.
Second, yeah, sounds about right.
We'll find out what the letter is truly, because after this round, this is the last bye round. Stall have got the bye this week.
I do.
Dragons meeting up with Corangamite, and Hamilton are hosting the Wolves. It was a big thing at Pedrina Park this week. They're hosting 5 matches. They got 5 matches at Pedrina Park this Sunday. So
a footballing festival, a delight.
It'll be red.
Smorgasbord.
It'll be red at Pedrina versus the yellow of the Warrnambool Wolves.
It sounds like it's going to be a great weekend.
And the wrap will be making sure that we get some footage over at Pedrina Park this week.
Yep.
Simon?
Yes, as always, anybody in the Stall, Hamilton, Scotts Creek area as well, even in Warrnambool, if you've got footage you'd like to share, by all means, leave a comment. Leave a comment in the Facebook post and
let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll send you the details on how to get the footage to us. But without further ado, we got a special guest.
You've got to get ready.
Yes, I do, but let's hear from our special guest right now.
Yes.
Hey guys, Nick Alexander here, on the rap, playing some music with Carlos.
Well, there you go. That's our special music guest. We were going to have him on last week, but things didn't quite pan out.
No, so we've got him. Okay. We've got him this week. Nick Alexander played football with us at the inaugural seasons of the WDSL.
Yes.
And hopefully he comes back, but certainly doing his bit with his music in town. But on that note, I better get ready.
You go get ready.
Okay, viewers, let's see what we can do. But Simo, take it over.
Rightio, thank you, Mr. Del Rio. As Carlos heads off into the music chamber here at the Rap Central, we are very pleased to bring you our very first musical act of the rap ever. Here they are. It's Nick Alexander, and he's being backed up by none other than Mr. Carlos Del Rio on bass.